Now, staying on top of maintenance is the best way to maximize the performance and life of your riding lawn equipment.
And if you're a do-it-yourselfer like Julie and me, you will love how John Deere makes the job easy with their home maintenance kits.
Now, each John Deere home maintenance kit comes with everything you need to service your lawn equipment: the oil, spark plugs, and all of your filters.
It's easy to match a kit to your specific model, so you never have to worry about forgetting anything.
And now, if only these kits came with a cup of coffee, then you wouldn't have forgotten to bring me mine. Again.
Jeez, sounds like what I need is a high maintenance kit.
It's okay, I'll be all right. Now, what we really need is this kit to show you how easy it can be to perform basic maintenance tasks.
Ooh, I get to pour the oil this time.
If it makes you happy. The oil and the oil filter is a good place to start. Now, all we need is an oil filter wrench, a drain pan, and some shop towels.
And the new oil and oil filter from the maintenance kit.
To drain the old oil, you want to run the engine for a couple of minutes so that the oil flows better. Then set your drain pan and remove the drain cap. Allow the oil to drain completely. Then remove the dipstick. When you go to replace the filter, first clean the area around the filter and then place the drain pan under the filter tray.
Next, remove the old filter and gasket, making sure to dispose of them properly. Then, rub a light coat of fresh oil on the new filter gasket and screw on the new filter by hand until the rubber gasket makes contact with the filter base. Be sure to tighten the filter another half turn for good measure.
Now, install the drain cap and pour in the new oil. Now, make sure that you don't fill it past the full mark. You don't want to overfill.
Then run the engine to make sure you don't have any leaks and ensure proper fill by checking the dipstick.
You look good to me. Seriously though, Dave, nice pour on the oil.
Thanks. Now it's time to change the air filter. Thank you. Now, before you do this, make sure the engine is cold. Brush away any debris over the air intake screen. Take off the air filter cover and remove the air filter and the pre-cleaner.
If your kit comes with a replacement pre-cleaner, you can go ahead and use the new one. To make sure, just check your operator's manual. Next, put in the new air filter and reinstall the cover. And you're done.
Next up is the fuel filter. Since this job tends to smell a little gassy, I'm gonna let Julie change it.
It's fine by me. You know, I've built up an immunity to gassy smells after working with Dave for so long. But whether I'm working with Dave or changing fuel filters, I always make sure that I'm in a well-ventilated area. Now that this lawn tractor is cooled and ready to go, we'll take a look at the fuel lines to see if they look worn or cracked. Now, these are almost brand new, so we don't need to replace them.
Take a look at the arrow on the old fuel filter. That arrow shows the gas flow. Even though Julie thinks I'm an expert when it comes to gas flow, I always check to make sure the arrow on the new filter goes the same direction as the arrow on the old filter.
Use the pliers and move the clamps away from the filter. Pull off the hoses, gas tank side first, and quickly attach the hoses to the new filter, gas tank side first. And voila! Finally, put the hose clamps back into place. Run the engine for a bit and check for leaks. Now, it's time to change the spark plugs.
I'm really fired up about this part. Get it? Spark plug.
I get it.
Fired up.
No, it's good. Fine.
Ooh, tough room. Anyway, all you need is a socket wrench, the spark plug gap gauge, and the spark plugs. Your manual will show you the proper gap size. Start by pulling off the plug wires. Then use the wrench to loosen the plugs. Remember, lefty-loosey, and take them out. Use the spark plug gauge to set the right gap. Install the new spark plugs reasonably tight.
And don't get carried away with the righty-tighty.
Reinstall the plug wires and fire it up.
Good job there, Sparky.
That's Mr. Sparky to you, lady. Now, anytime you're doing regular maintenance, you'll want to sharpen your blade or replace them if they're worn.
Sharp blades really help keep your grass looking healthy. And since sharp blades cut so much more easily, they allow you to use less horsepower and reduce wear and tear on your mower. You can sharpen your own blades if you want to, or have them professionally sharpened.
I like to have 2 sets of blades so I can replace them on the spot.
Yeah, that's a sharp idea, Dave. I mean, Mr. Sparky.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's it. Home maintenance kits can make your life a lot easier and keep your equipment operating at peak performance for a long life. Talk to your John Deere dealer to get the right maintenance kit for your equipment.
With 9 locations serving Nebraska, run with the best. Go to Greenline Equipment.